Hey guys, and welcome back to the Horror Room. So today I thought I would talk about some of the weirdest releases that I own. Whether it's just, something that doesn't really make sense, or something kind of like, you know, wow, can't believe that exists. Um, yeah, these are just some of the things that I've collected over the years that I'm like, what? So first off, we have one of these horror multi-packs. You may have seen these floating around your average used DVD store, or sometimes you find them at like Walmart or somewhere. But the collection of movies on here is just so random. You have Waxwork, you have 976 Evil Part 2, you have Ghoulies 3, Ghoulies Go to College, The Unholy, Chud 2, Bud the Chud, Chopping Mall, Slaughter High, and Class of 1999. Now, sometimes they have like a theme on these, and sometimes they just put like a couple movies together that make sense. Like I know there's like a Children of the Corn multi-pack that's got all the sequels. There's a Hellraiser one that I own, which is pretty bad. But this one is just so random. It's got like random sequels. I know Ghoulies 3 is kind of a harder one to come by, so that's one of the reasons I've kept this pack. And it's got some good movies on here. Slaughter High is pretty good. Chopping Mall's great. Waxwork, I have that already, but why not? 976 Evil 2, though. I don't have 976 Evil Part 1, so I'm like, I guess I gotta wait to watch that. And of course, Bud the Chud, you can't go wrong with that. Class of 1999, I don't think I've ever heard of that. It looks like a Terminator ripoff, at least judging from that little picture. I don't know if you can see. Um, but yeah, so that's a very weird multi-pack that I own. Next, we have a classic movie called The Gate. Now, what makes this interesting? I don't really have the thing that made it interesting anymore. I kind of got rid of it because it kind of made sense because it didn't fit into my collection very well. Um, but this actually came in like a jewel case, a DVD jewel case, kind of like you'd find like a CD or a PC game, but it was a tall one. And it had the artwork and the disc and everything, but it was a clear case. I got rid of that, and I actually had to cut the the front and back to fit, so like you can kind of see between here and right there. There's a gap, and that's where I cut it. Um, do I regret it? No, because this fits nicer into my collection, and I can just grab it and watch it. I mean, that's what it's all about, is being able to watch it. But I just couldn't understand why it was in a jewel case. Now I'm not sure if it's the Platinum Disc Corporation that was behind that, or if it's just one of the earlier releases and they were like, whatever, let's use whatever we got. And I'm not sure if this has gotten a Blu-ray release yet. Maybe I'm wrong, but I would assume The Gate would have a Blu-ray release, but maybe I should upgrade someday. Next, we have another multi-pack, and this one is so bizarre that when I went to scan it into my phone's app to keep track of what I own, it could not find it. So, hey, I guess awesome. It's called the Slasher Collection, and it's got some very hilarious artwork. Um, yeah. But it's got some good films on here. I'll give it credit. It's got Deep Red, Cat o' Nine Tails, Craze, Murder Mansion, and Scream Bloody Murder. It's got interactive menus, graphics, film information, deleted scene access, or direct scene, sorry. So, chapter select. Special collector's photo gallery. This was released by Diamond Entertainment. I don't think I've ever heard of them. So this is probably like a bootleg collection. And actually, I opened it up not too long ago. Let me see if I can get it. Just to see, hey, like, I wonder what the DVDs and stuff look like. Literally just come in these cheap plastic ones. The same artwork printed on both. So I have no clue about this. I'd be interested to know if Diamond Entertainment has any other releases similar to this. Because I gotta say, it's one of the more unique things in my collection. It's just a bit like, okay, whatever. So yeah, maybe back when horror movies were first starting to come on DVDs, this was a way. No, this was 2005. So it was kind of, well, kind of early in the game, but not like super early. Um, but hey, it's pretty cool. I'm glad to own it. Next, we have a classic movie that I'm sure everyone has seen and everyone agrees with me is one of the best horror movies of all time, and that is, oh, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, you're saying to yourself, what could be weird about Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Well, specifically, the Pioneer Special Edition was released twice. And this is one that I bought thinking, oh, I love to collect me some variants. And then when I studied them closer, I'm looking at the special features on the back, and they're the exact same. Now, I can't remember if I actually stuck these in the DVD player and checked them to see if the menu is the same. But this one came with like a little booklet. And then you have this one, the special edition with just the chainsaw. And it also comes with a booklet, but this booklet's completely different. So maybe it's just something they forgot they had and they re-released it. But as far as I know, it has the same digital super scan transfer supervised by Toby Hooper. It's got the soundtrack remix. It's got the audio commentary. It's deleted scenes, alternate footage, blooper reels, trailers and television spots, and trailers for the other films in the Chainsaw series. So it's literally the exact same content, but two different versions. I mean, I guess take your pick. I mean, this one you get the classic poster art, but this one's kind of, unique, I guess. So, yeah. Little weird that they put two different versions out. Maybe if somebody knows why they did that, comment below because I would be interested in that. And last but not least, this one came out a couple years ago, and normally I don't delve into steelbooks, but I saw this release and I was like, you know what? I'm a sucker for this movie. I love it, unironically. They put this steelbook out of Halloween H2O. And this was one of the last things that I got from Blockbuster before they phased out their movie section. And it is a 4K. It's also got the digital movie. Did I give the... I think I did give the code away. I don't know why I kept this. This little paper insert. I guess I could throw this away. It's not really useful. I'll keep it. But inside, so you got this just, regular disc. And then you got like a picture of Michael Myers. And I will say the steelbook is very... Oh, told me not drop it. The steelbook is very nice looking. I love the artwork. Jamie Lee Curtis and Michael Myers face to face in the old porthole. Now, what makes this release strange and unusual is the absolute lack of anything on the menu. Now, when I put this in, I first thought, I was like, oh, this has got to be pretend? Like, maybe it's going to take me to the real menu. Maybe this is a joke. Because it literally just has play and scene selection. I don't even think you can set up audio options. It is the most bare basic stock menu with like a screenshot from the movie. Not even a 4K screenshot. It looks like it was directly taken from like a VHS. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it's DVD quality at least. But it looks so bland. And I'm like, you put all this effort into the presentation, upscale the movie, which, by the way, is a great way to watch it. I mean, the mask, the 3D mask, does stick out a little bit more, but I kind of think it's funny, so I don't care. Um, but yeah, I don't know why they would release a 4K steelbook of Halloween H2O with no special features. Like even just like a trailer, some like cast interviews, something. I'm pretty sure the old DVD has like most of that stuff, but it's just like really, and we see it with releases all the time where they don't even bother to put any bonus features on it. Um, the worst ones I can think of is back when rental places would get the rental version of a movie. That would be just the movie, maybe some trailers, and that's it. And if you think about the early days of DVDs, they went all out with the menus. If you don't believe me, grab like House of a Thousand Corpses. That's a great example of a very fun interactive DVD menu. You can literally spend like almost an hour just going through the menu and like interacting with it and like hearing the characters talk to you, and it's a lot of fun. And I mean, granted, I know nowadays it's rare that anyone would put that kind of effort into a DVD, but just the bare minimum stuff, like stuff that we would like to have for certain movies, it just makes absolutely no sense to me. Um, but hey, I thought I'd give you guys a little extra video since been a little bit sporadic on my releases. I am going to be posting a video on Sunday as usual. I'm not going to tell you what it's about, so you have to stay tuned and come back to find out. But other than that, if you like this video, check out some of my older videos. Last week, I just did a talking about Walking Dead special editions that I own. So if you haven't seen that, I'd recommend it. It's a little on the longer side, but a lot of cool stuff in there. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.